Just trying it. Maybe.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I was looking at the webcam is
Yeah,
crooked.
it's crooked a little bit. That's
Okay,
okay though.
yeah, I figured you'd fix it.
Mm-mm.
Welcome to Monday night.
Facing this way so that we're not showing that.
Okay, we are live
Yeah,
from the Davis's kitchen. Welcome to Rooted in Foods. I'm Nikki.
I'm chilly.
Still the Davis.
We are. We're gonna eat.
We're gonna eat. We're gonna drink. We're gonna be merry
Yep. And married. Still.
for a long time
Yeah.
till death do us part. I don't
Yeah.
know. Okay. Um. So
We're in France again, folks. Parlez-vous.
can never get through an introduction without cracking up. I'm so sorry, sort of, not sorry, but
She's not sorry at all.
it is what it is. And
It's me.
mhm,
She's laughing at me
mhm.
because I'm just
Parlez-vous.
yeah, parlez-vous and
You sound a little bit like
hey, Jane effect.
it's like I don't know, the Pirates of the Caribbean
That's right.
or something.
That's right.
Captain Jack.
We're parlaying.
Jeez. So yeah, we are in the month of May, and on our schedule, we are working with French cuisine,
Yeah. And
and
cocktails.
we're globetrotting this year,
That's right.
um, by request of a lot of our fans, because when we state trotted, we had a lot of fun, number one, but we also
Mhm.
ate a lot of really good food,
We
and
did.
and I think
And
folks
we
learned a lot
found a
too.
lot of good food for other
Yeah, we
people
did.
to kind of
Um,
pick up the vibe on as well. So
so by request, we're globetrotting this year,
with
and
with local flair
with local flair,
and local foods.
and because we're local foodies.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to purchase these eventually on my website. I just
Yeah.
gotta get there this summer.
Hmm.
Um, Printed locally. So we're not just local foodies, we're local business folks too.
That's
So
right.
so shout out to Schwable Printing. He every now and then donates a few things, but we work with him a lot on all of our
Hmm.
merch,
Yeah.
swag, I don't
Swag,
know.
merch, you name it.
Whatever we want to call it. So
Logoed items
there you go.
and apparel.
um so we've got and chicken wings. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's a whole nother story. We got to get BJ on to do chicken wings this summer because we didn't manage it last year.
Mhm.
Um, okay, so tonight we are doing a restaurant worthy, as far as I'm concerned, it's restaurant worthy. Um,
Especially with that accent. Sure. Go for
I
it.
haven't even gone here yet. It's not quite coming out. So we're doing a traditional with a couple tweaks for local flair, Bordelaise sauce using mushrooms, but I'm keeping the mushrooms separate because
I don't like
chili doesn't like mushrooms, so we're not actually putting the mushrooms in the sauce. I'm gonna
we can put them in. I'll pull them
it. No, it's okay. I've
out.
got
Okay.
a plan.
All right.
We'll do them on side because then I can actually show folks how to cook them
Well,
separately.
yeah.
To have them just on the side as a side or as a topper or in whatever you want to use them.
However you want your own
So,
mushrooms.
so mushrooms and a mushroom seasoning tonight from Viking Mushrooms up
Mhm.
near Mount Vernon. For those of you who are local
Yep.
and live local,
Just a little over an hour away.
about that. So they're newish to the local food scene,
Mhm.
and we see them at the Cambria, Illinois Farmers Market on Sunday. But
Mhm.
I also believe they're in Marion on Saturday and in Mount Vernon. I don't remember what day of the week the Mount Vernon Market is.
There you go, son.
Um, so you can find them in a handful of places.
Mhm.
So I'll show you that in a bit.
Who else are we?
Oh, come on! I
Yeah.
need I
Oh,
need
we're
a
using the J effect.
I need a new J Effect T-shirt too.
Yeah.
But I need one that says something about Flavor Spice on the back.
Yeah. It's like the spice on the bed.
If you know, you know. So we are using the JFX new limited edition cinnamon spice
Mhm.
on our bananas Flambé, which for those of us in the U.S., you might know that as bananas Foster.
Mhm.
We are going to we're going to
We're gonna flame on.
flame on
That's right.
tonight. um, and show you how to do that and kind of do it the right way. Now we're not using ice cream usually with the bananas Flambé. You use it over ice cream. Whatever. It's
One of us
to me
doesn't
the
like
ice
mushrooms.
cream.
One of us is lactose
I
intolerant.
love ice cream, but to me it takes away from the banana
Mhm.
mixture. So I actually don't do that. We do have some whipped cream that we could put
Yeah.
on top,
We're
but
gonna put.
whatever.
Yeah, we will.
So yeah, that. So we're doing full meal and dessert
And cocktail.
and cocktail. I've got sides, which I'm just going to kind of throw together and throw in the air fryer. Let's go.
Let's rock and roll. We got about an hour. All right, ready? Let's go.
Go.
All right.
Go team.
Go team.
If I
go.
kiss you, will you go faster?
As long as I'm not. You said goose or kiss? That's what I thought you said. You'll be goosing us. No goose in the chili. All right. So what cocktail we got going on tonight is a extremely simple cocktail. It is called the French Connection. It is named after the movie that starred Gene Hackman. Could you get these out?
I will. Let me get tied up
All
here.
right. So, as I said, it is an extremely simple cocktail. You guys have seen me make some.
It's been a few years though since
Yeah.
we've done the French Connection.
It was like one of our first ones we did, actually. I just was like, oh, let's go try this. Let's go try this.
Yeah, these might require.
Yeah, that's why I asked if you'd do it. So, what makes it the French Connection? Well, we have some cognac, some Courvoisier cognac, and we're going to top it with some Di Serono, some Italian, with a little French, little Paris to Rome connection, just like in the movie. And why is it simple? Well, it's even parts. So, we're going to do an ounce and a half of one, and we're going to wait for our ice cubes though.
Oh, they're stuck.
Why? No, they're not. They're not stuck.
Down the drain. You have one.
That's fine.
That's okay. It's a little lopsided.
Uh,
Kind of like me. There you go.
You want to get a couple ice cubes then? See that
You can put ice cubes in mine.
if we lost,
Note to self.
well, think that they're stuck, and then they got them unstuck really fast.
They actually do unstick very fast.
They do. It's
It's
because
not a silicone mold. Silicone molds are a lot easier to do.
yes. Why didn't we use the silicone though?
So I don't have silicone round ones.
Why
Because it
would we use the
it doesn't-
square?
And I couldn't find the square. It's very
Fine, that's true. So as you saw, it doesn't matter which one you put in first. Just put in equal parts of each, and you'll have a French Connection. Can I get my stir stick, please?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Sure.
Stir.
Ooh, JFX watching on YouTube. That's awesome. Giving me some YouTube love. I might need to.
Well, we had a few views, so we had almost 60 on our last episode.
Mhm.
So that's pretty decent for us on YouTube.
Mhm.
It's
I
not
agree.
Facebook views, but
Okay.
there you go. One for you, and one for me.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Smells good.
Mm. God, this is so good. Oh, you like it? Hit you hard?
It's gonna hit.
Oh, yeah, it's going to hit. That's why it's so good.
Oh wow, that's like
Oh, yeah.
that goes down warm, folks.
It coats
Woo-wee.
the body nicely. But yeah, this really is an after dinner drink.
I was gonna say this has to be a digestive.
It is.
A
It's
digestive.
an after dinner drink. But it goes so well after a really nice meal.
Like what we're having
Mhm.
tonight. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
So we had to share it.
Okay. So I'm gonna get our sauce started. Now I will tell you I'm gonna do a TV swap here because this typically this is one of the mother sauces, the French mother sauces. Could have done a whole month just on mother sauces and then some. It takes a good 35, 40 minutes to really do its thing because you have to reduce it and then add more and then reduce it down again. So I made one earlier today to do kind of the swap. We'll get this one pretty much all the way, and then I'll show you after that what the final looks like. Traditionally, this is made with shallot and butter and Bordeaux or any other dry red wine. Tonight I am tweaking it just a little bit because I've got these beautiful local
green onions.
Green onions that actually are a little bit bigger than your typical green onion. So I wanted to use those. You could use, shallots are in the onion family. They're just a lot milder than like a medium or a large onion would be. So if you use onion, try to use a smaller one. It's going to be a little bit less intense. These little ones, you still have to peel them though, so you do that. It is harder to see the outer skin, and it's very thin when they're this young. Would you hand me my garbage bowl? Is it up there?
Yeah.
Thank you. One thing.
Yeah. When you're talking
Thank you. Should I learn from Rachel Way?
you're just having troubles with your slurs today.
I'm going to keep drinking.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So we're going to very finely dice these.
What a sharp knife.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're very thin. Like the layers of the onion are very thin when they're this small. So just, slow and steady wins the race. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We'll strain the sauce at the tail end.
We're only doing French cooking, not French culinary school. We're gonna eat this meal.
Here's the deal, folks. I mean, if you want to be a chef in a 5-star restaurant, go to culinary school. If you want to learn how to cook really good food and put it on the table for your friends and family,
Watch us.
learn.
Yeah,
you don't have to.
You don't have to watch us.
No, just learn. There's also ways to learn.
Yeah, there's plenty of YouTube channels and.
All right, so this is going in
with the butter.
With the butter.
Oh, Astrid, you don't need to be in here. Astrid's like, I hear it cooking, man.
Yeah, no, wait, that Oh, look at you, little girl. Hi, baby. To that, I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of dried thyme. You can go up to a teaspoon if you really like that herby flavor. And we don't want this to brown. We just want it to sweat and start to get translucent. Okay, I'm going to shift gears and get our potatoes, and I've got some asparagus going in to be roasted.
Where are you roasting them at?
I'm gonna need a bigger pan than that, though.
Right. You're roasting them in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Would you reach down in there and get a sheet of parchment paper for me, please? Sure. All right. So I just have these are Schweitzer Farm potatoes. I'm just going to order them. They are part cooked. Microwave for about 4 minutes. Only because it makes the roasting time go faster and they'll get crispier.
Here's a sheet.
Thank you. Not going to do a lot with these.
I got to see my butt.
I got to see your butt. Well, that was beautiful.
I bet you enjoyed it. We lost viewers. No, I'm kidding.
And I've got a few little sprigs of
asparagus
left. And I'm going to just
chop.
All right. Now I can put
We're gonna kosher salt the hell out of those. All right.
salt all of it.
You want me to stir?
You can if you want. I was trying to do this fast enough that I wouldn't have to worry about that.
I'm waiting on for a second. Can't get too close to the stove because we have a black and brown dog in the way.
Black and tan in the way.
Yep. Kosher.
Right. Yep. So I can open these up. If you want to just have these, you can, but I like them super crispy. That's why I part cook them. So this way they're going to be made. No, I haven't done anything like that yet.
Okay.
You gotta get them opened up first so they can take the salt.
There's the salt.
Okay. Like this. Just gonna wash my hands, so dirty.
Yes.
late
Cocktail.
drink.
Cocktail up. Everybody should take a hand washing break.
Okay, olive oil.
Man, that almond flavor of that Di Serrano just pairs so well.
I will also tell you that if you can get these off Amazon, Bed Bath and Beyond. It's the Evo brand, EVO, extra virgin. I don't know if that's really what this one stands for, but it's glass too, by the way, not plastic. Spray bottle, and it'll cover a little bit better than just a drizzle of olive oil. All right, so kosher salt. Is that all you want in your potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll throw some sour cream on them maybe later.
Okay. Be liberal if you want to, and not if you don't.
Yes,
Season
please.
them however you want to.
Yeah.
Salt is. No, potatoes will take a lot of salt too, by the way.
Oh yeah, tons. So will the asparagus though.
Okay.
When you're roasting asparagus, salt is just
Oh yeah, salt actually brings out the sweetness in roasted food.
It does. It's so
Good
good.
one,
I'll put the kosher away.
Yep, thank you.
You washed your hands again. I'm not even ready.
I told you.
All
right.
Go back and get it ready.
These are going in the air fryer at 400. We're gonna hit them at 5 minutes. Asparagus doesn't take 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And the parquet potatoes should cook in about the same amount of time. I'm actually using an air roast setting, not an air fry setting.
We're 16 minutes down.
Okay.
So
back to the sauce. So to this, I'm adding 1 cup of a 2016 Bordeaux. Why did I say that?
I don't know.
Go buy a bottle of dry red wine. Good grief. I'm just gonna keep drinking.
You need to.
This was out of my mom's stash at some point. So 2016, I opened it. I actually bought a bottle of 2019 at Pinch Penny. This one, opened it, not drinkable. Little past its prime, saved in the basement. Should have been fine, but it was a little on the side. However,
it's still cookable.
So don't. You've all seen my collection of wine bottles on the side where I prep food. That's wine that, for whatever reason, I didn't drink the entire bottle up. Cook with it. All right.
That's a lot.
We're adding 1 cup, and we want to reduce that down.
That was only 1 cup.
That was only 1 cup.
That looked like a lot more than 1 cup to me.
We want it to boil and reduce down
Yep, that's only 1 cup.
to approximately a quarter to a third of a cup. It concentrates the flavor, and it gives us the start to our Bordelaise sauce. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way. So while it's doing that, we're going to work on mushrooms. I'm actually going to shift pans here. And it's on high. We're just going to let it go, and we're going to kind of watch it. This afternoon, it took it about 15 minutes to do this, so we won't get all the way through the sauce tonight, hence the one that I have.
Yep, we have
Okay.
the magic of TV.
Right. I'm going to do mushrooms first. And I'm going to do olive oil, I think, on this. So neutral oil, olive oil, butter. Be careful with butter. The fat will burn if you let it go too far. It will brown. Clarified butter will not. The fat's removed. Whatever you want to use there.
What kind of mushrooms are you going to use?
I am going to use blue oyster.
The cold kind?
Blue oyster, cold kind. And golden oyster. We're going to cook them all down.
Colt the personality? There they are.
first. When I get mushrooms like this, I cook them in a day or two for using them because otherwise they'll sit in your fridge and they'll start to get slimy.
Yeah, slimy mushrooms.
If you cook them, you can use them for several days.
So we just bought those yesterday.
Yeah, in whatever application.
They're fresh.
I went on. So these are blue oyster.
Of the cult variety.
Mm-hmm. And these are the golden oyster.
Ooh.
So big ear, little ear. Honestly, I just rip them.
Oh, it says there's no knifers? Yeah. Okay.
No, because they're going to lose a lot of moisture when you cook them.
Yeah.
And even ripped in, that's a big guy.
Yeah.
Even ripped in, what looks like big pieces, they're going to cook down quite a bit. Now, why am I cooking them off? Well, they'll last longer in the fridge. I can throw them in, whatever. And Phoebe actually uses these after I cook them. She'll put them in ramen noodles. So
that's true.
Yeah.
You know what I put them in?
Well, not your belly.
Put them in the trash.
Don't say that.
Okay.
That looks like a lot, right?
It does look like a lot for me.
Yeah, it won't
be
like
a ton.
Get them cooked down.
Into the pool they go, right there.
Yeah. All right. So those are blue.
The other one's out here. Those actually look good.
Yeah, different schools of thought. I actually like oyster mushrooms a lot because they're very meaty.
Yeah.
I like portobellos for the same reason.
I don't like portobello.
And these, unless you got like really thick stems, I mean the stems are fine. Like that one, I might pitch, but
She
so
pitches
same thing.
4 stems in a row. Mm-hmm. Yep. Might pitch.
I'm only breaking the bigger ones.
Yeah, because those are smaller.
Yeah, these are smaller.
Are they?
But they're beautiful.
Are they more youthful, or are they
different?
Just smaller, just different.
It's a different breed of mushroom.
Kind of like red lettuce versus green lettuce.
Kind of like leaf lettuce versus romaine lettuce.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's going to be a big pile here shortly.
Mm-hmm. Now, some people will start their mushrooms dry.
Yes, I agree with James. She says the compost pile is where they belong. Totally agree. There we go. Mushrooms haters unite.
There we go. Now, if you want them to do their thing faster,
cover them. Salt them.
Add some salt. It will start to draw the moisture out a little bit faster. Also gives them some flavor. So we're going to let those go a bit. I'm going to wipe my board off. Goodness, I wouldn't want to have any.
Man, it smells like. Oh, you're washing your hands again? No, never mind.
I'll wash my hands.
All right, please do. How it feels up, everybody? Well, yeah. Let me get something out to put mushrooms in before they go in. I've got the oven set to warm because it's going to be. Let's turn this on a little bit. Well, some of the. All right, I'm kind of watching. It really is going to take that sauce quite a bit of time. Mm-hmm. So to reduce,
we'll get the mushrooms going. Now, my plan is to use the same pan for the venison as we do the mushrooms, but these will not take long to cook. No. I'm ready to get this.
So what do we got next?
Right now we are going to check the taters and see how they're doing. I might
not tater tots, but taters and asparagus.
We're going to put them in for a little longer.
Wow. A couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm actually going to put them in for about 3 more minutes. That's how I do. I really want the tops of the potatoes to get like super crispy. Mm-hmm. So we might go a little longer.
Well, figures.
Oh shit, I was going to roast those too, but put those back in the right hand crisper for me. I was going to roast the end of the onion, but I forgot. Oh.
Well, that's compost too.
Yeah, I don't waste much, to be perfectly honest. All right, so under here, I'm getting some really nice. You're not gonna be able to see this probably very well on camera, but some really nice browning.
I saw it, yeah.
Okay. That's what we're going for.
Jenny is saying that I'm getting a little complainy about those lovely mushrooms. Well, yeah, I'm getting a little whiny about them, but that's okay.
It's okay. I get complaining. See, that one's cooked down quite a bit already.
And J Effect is missing her gas stove after seeing the flames on yours.
Yeah, I like my gas stove. The gas stove's a deal breaker for me with the house.
Yep.
Now you can always run a gas line.
It used to not be, folks.
What do you mean?
When I first met you, you were like, gas. I've never cooked on gas.
Because I grew up with an electric
Yeah,
stove.
I
Yeah,
know. That's what I'm saying.
and I moved
Yeah.
in with you. Actually, I was cooking on your stove before I moved in with you.
That's right. Because I have had gas stoves.
Yeah. All right. Okay. You can cook these with whatever you want. Season them however you want, anything like that. I'm actually going to give them a teeny hit of J Effect OG.
Little OG.
Little OG.
Might as well season.
They soak up whatever you put on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hit them with.
Just remember that when you think about where they grow.
Yeah. I'm going to hit them with a little bit of Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Not much, like not even half a teaspoon. That gives them a bit of a umami bomb.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to hit them with some bourbon barrel menage a trois dry red.
Oh, shame on you.
Oh, I was going to use sherry. I'll use this.
Use that.
It'll pair well with the sherry, marsala, dry red. That's what you want here.
Why didn't you use the Bordeaux?
Different flavor. I'm Bordeaux heavy on the.
Yeah.
Now, red wine will turn them pink. So just kind of know that. Okay, speaking of which.
I'm not sure what the JFX laughing at, but that's okay.
Okay. So this.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Look at how much that's reduced.
Yeah. That's about where we want it.
That's not a cup anymore.
No, that's exactly where we want it. I'm going to turn it back up.
That down, you mean?
Actually, I'm going to turn it off totally because I'm going to move it. So to this, we're going to add
which is this?
This, which they can't really see.
It is.
I can play musical
Hands
for a minute. All right.
That actually almost looks like meat.
It almost does look like meat. The mushrooms are good. All right. 2 are reduced Bordeaux. 2 cups of good quality beef stock. Probably the easiest for everybody to get a hold of. A can of Campbell's beef consomme would also be good. Or if you can, in the freezer section of the grocery store, find demi-glace, which is like reduced beef stock. That's even better.
Bone broth. We can do a little Joe Rogan style.
You can do bone broth. Bone broth is just stock. That's all it is.
I know.
Okay. We just rebranded it. And to that, I'm going to add. You turn me back over here. Viking Mushrooms also does mushroom-based seasonings. Mm-hmm. So this has dehydrated lion's mane and oyster mushrooms in it. This one has a little bit of salt, onion powder, garlic, I think. So it's just kind of that umami bomb. I've said that more than once tonight, but that's what mushrooms provide, is that very deep, rich flavor. So we're going to sprinkle some of that in.
I actually like that flavor. I enjoy that flavor.
You just don't like the texture of mushrooms.
I do not like the texture.
All right, so this is going to go on a back burner. And I'm just going to let it cook down. It'll take longer on this back burner.
You gotta let it eat back there. Huh?
Just let it sit. All right, I'm going to finish these guys. Musical hands.
I thought that's why you were laughing. JFX. I
What
not
she
that
talks
exactly.
about.
You don't want to.
I do want to know.
No,
Okay.
no. You're right. She was right in my wheelhouse.
Mushrooms.
Hmm. And where they grow.
Okay, those are yummy. All right, I'm going to, I don't really want them to like keep cooking necessarily, so I'm going to put them on a sheet pan.
We're at 30 minutes.
I got it.
I know. I'm just letting you know so that we still got an hour for time scale.
Okay, I'm going to put these on a sheet pan so they don't like get too soft. And I'm going to throw them, I've got the oven set to warm. I just want to keep them warm. I don't want to cook them.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to keep things warm because we're doing dessert too.
That's right. William Lowe, hello.
Hey, Will. All right, I'm going to use this pan for our venison, but I'm going to start heating up our TV swap here. So when you get the Bordelaise sauce to the point where it's reduced, I actually thickened it because I'm using beef stock and not demi-glace. You have to thicken it a little bit with the slurry. So this is to that point. The little dots of yellow that you see in here are butter that we're going to melt into the end of it, and that's going to finish the sauce off for us.
Cool.
So I'm going to go ahead and get that going. I'm just going to put it on low so it warms up. All of this loveliness is what came out from straining it. So peppercorns, which I added to the first one and not the second one, so I'm going to throw that in real fast. I forgot them. The onion, everything.
She has not
got
had that
strained
much
out.
cocktail yet. She's already forgetting stuff.
Eh, it's a lot of moving parts.
It is.
And it's okay because they'll burst and do their thing while that boils.
Yeah.
You're gonna drink.
Me too.
Okay, turn them that back on
Low on the Disaronno.
What?
I totally agree with you, JFX. They look delicious. JFX says the mushrooms look good enough to eat.
Yeah.
They are, but I just
I need to
can't get over the.
broil these potatoes, but I'm afraid it's gonna cause the lights to flicker.
Oh, give it hell. The lights will flicker, they flicker.
Well, because it pulls a lot of electricity. Sometimes the lights flicker.
We'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Not using olive oil in this. I'm going to use a neutral oil.
Yeah.
Or you could use clarified butter if you wanted to. Yeah, I'm just going to use some peanut oil. It's not going to taste like peanuts.
I know it's not.
You just want a neutral oil.
What's going on there?
Here
Yeah.
is going to be our venison that we're going to be very careful with.
Yes. Have we seasoned the venison?
We have seasoned the venison.
Heavily.
We have heavily seasoned the venison. These are yours.
Yep, those two flat ones. Yes, definitely mine.
They have salt, pepper,
Garlic
from Kinder's.
Yeah.
And then you used your favorite 1836 steak rub.
Yep. Because venison is like
you will never find it.
at home.
Venison is also very lean. These are
Green.
tenderloin medallions.
It's not a food.
I'm gonna go use that on it for you.
We'll just show up.
They will not take long to cook, especially these little ones that I'm gonna kind of fit to the side. So they, yes, it's his Bambi that chili beans
I cooked. I killed.
caught,
Yeah, caught.
harvested.
Killed, harvested.
Oh, it already smells good.
Oh. What's that 1836 rub? That stuff delicious.
Yeah.
If you guys like steaks, beef, or any beef
It is something
adjacent, I thought it was.
There you go.
This is what we put on it. The 1836 beef rub by Sucklemusters. This stuff is delicious and amazing. It is absolutely perfect for anything beef related.
I'm going to slightly undercook these so they'll finish out in the oven.
Yeah, you want to undercook them.
Like a couple minutes per side, and you'll be really close to being done. You can put them back on.
Well, you've got them on what, high?
Yeah, they're medium high.
Medium high. All right, there we go.
Yeah, don't be afraid of using high heat. Just stay with it.
Yeah. Just watch it. Pay attention to it. That one there looks like it's a little warm.
Mm-hmm. They're all going to get flippered.
Yeah, that's
Venison, you don't want to over, like 120. Pull it at 120 if you can. You want it a little bit on the
under
because the carryover cooking will get you the rest of the way.
There we go. There's some good pictures of it after it's been flipped. So we're still rocking and rolling. We're 38 minutes in. 36 minutes in. Need my glasses, folks. Sorry.
Yep.
We've got our main course. Our entree is almost finished.
About 106.
So, Will, what do you think of it so far?
The thick one's going to take longer.
Mm-hmm.
35. Move your pan around if you need to. Like, I keep part of it over the heat, part of it off the heat.
Little indirect cooking on the stove top.
Something that you can control with the gas stove.
Yeah. Imagine.
While we're doing all that, I'm gonna turn up for manner.
Yes, please. What are we looking for? 120, you said?
That's right.
All right, I'll keep an eye on these.
Yeah, 115. I'll carry over in the oven.
Once.
All right. These guys came from the neighborhood food co-op, by the way.
110.
I'm gonna do four now.
Yes.
Why not? Why the heck not?
All right, so this one here is done.
Okay.
That one's done.
Yeah, how about something else?
This one's done.
Then we'll put more in that. Everyone's
Done.
All right. Pull that puppy. Get in the oven.
Done.
Yeah, it's coming. Anyone else?
Yeah, there are enough. But the big.
I'll save my last banana so I can show it to fuel root tray. Washing my hands again.
Oh, here I am.
Okay.
That one.
That close.
So I moved all of the other ones away from the heat and let that one.
Wait, it's not getting done.
Yeah, Will is on Facebook, J Effect. I agree. That's okay. You can still bug him. We will report any complaints that you would like to state to Will. I'll gladly pass on. I don't think he's on right now, though.
No, he jumps on and off.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he's at work. Other work.
The original work.
Oh, baby. It's not hot. I mean, it's warm. It's not hot.
Oh, man.
Right?
That's delicious. That's sauce.
All right, I think I'm okay over here.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're going to turn that down just so it stays. He's not wanting to get done. All right, I'm going to stick this in the oven. I'm afraid I'm going to get overdone with the rest of them.
All right, watch out, Shaggy.
It's a little too hot to handle. All right. Again, staying warm in the oven so we can finish our
They're in the oven.
Bananas.
Nanners.
One more pan. We use all pans.
Yes, but I said we need more pans. What goes in there?
So in here goes
Look at that pan.
butter.
Butter. How much butter?
2 tablespoons.
That looks like 2 tablespoons.
Roughly.
Yeah,
It's close enough.
close enough for government work. Don't ask me how I know.
I know you're gonna clean up later. All right. Peel and eat quickly. Banana.
Mm-hmm. For scale. Banana for scale. Yep. Yep.
I'd call that about 6.5 inches.
Looks about right.
Okay, start at the top. Peel down. Grab here. This little piece that everybody always
at the
pulls
base.
at the base.
Pinch at the base.
Pinch. Pull.
Yeah.
Plop.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Woohoo!
If you got any little
You got your little stray hairs?
hangers on,
Yeah. Make sure you know where they're coming from.
pull those off.
Get them off.
I mean, they're not too good.
Yeah,
Most
we
people
don't want
those,
those.
so.
We don't want this.
All right. Guess what I'm gonna do?
Yep. I don't know.
I'm gonna wash my hands.
Cocktails up, folks. She's washing her hands again.
All right. To that butter, as soon as it gets melted, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of brown sugar.
Mhm.
We're going to add a wee bit of Fisher's Garden. They have,
I'll put you over there.
thank you. They have extracts now. This is their vanilla. So Fisher's Garden is
At the Cambria Market.
Cambria Market.
On Sundays.
They're at the winter market usually in Carbondale. But in
I
those,
can't see the label.
sorry, in the summer you can find them at they make at Cambria. They make really good pickles too. There's the label. So we'll add a little bit of this when we get to that point. Now I'm doing this slowly. I don't want to burn the butter.
No, we have to let it
Mm-hmm.
come up to melting temperature.
Usually you just add cinnamon. But guess what we're adding?
Yeah.
Because this is da bomb.
Cinnamon spice.
For savory or sweet, to be perfectly honest, it can go either direction.
It's fine. Auto fan. It's fine.
Okay, it's doing its thing. Luckily, they can't hear that.
They can't hear that.
I've never had it auto before.
I haven't
never got it on.
but whatever.
Okay, clear new things. So we're going to use cinnamon spice instead of just cinnamon. So there's lots of yumminess here.
Like what? I know that there's cinnamon and there's cane sugar.
There's cane sugar, cinnamon, allspice,
Yeah.
nutmeg,
Mhm.
and ground vanilla beans.
Mhm.
That is what's in it. Now,
That's exactly right.
I will tell you, we are going to add a pinch of kosher salt to this. So salt's going to balance the sweet and give you this really nice, luscious flavor. All right, to this.
Jay, I want you to know that she rattles that off without reading ingredients.
I'm not going to.
Oh yeah, very tasty.
So good.
We've added
I've
our
been putting it in coffee.
yeah.
Okay, these might be keeping tables.
Those are that's a lot of sugar, honey. It's a good thing I like sweetness.
We both need a little sweetness.
We do.
I have an extra banana than what the rest of people. That's my excuse.
That's right. I don't blame you at all. I'm not going to be hurt by extra brown sugar.
Okay, this will start to create kind of this caramel flavor. I'm not going to cook it till the point that it caramelizes, but I have 2 of these. I grabbed one that's auto. I grabbed one that's open. Well,
What?
I'm going to use a whole tablespoon. Oh, the nutmeg like really comes through for that.
Mm-hmm.
Add more, add less. You know, this is your thing.
Holy cow! I could smell that over the oven flame.
Is it good? Okay. Now I have banana liqueur. You either want brandy, orange liqueur, or banana liqueur.
That's it's a red. We're gonna underproof that rum, and it's not gonna flame.
It's going to cook down. We're only adding a quarter cup.
Okay.
It's just enough to melt the sugar and make the
Okay.
sauce. You're going to survive. You have to have some sort of liquid in it to melt the sugar. Or the butter won't do it.
I get you.
I'm going to turn this one off back here because that burner will take way too long.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh my goodness! Look at that dark and deliciousness.
Now, I'm going to chop the banana.
Chop. No whole nanners.
No, we're going to. Usually, you want to like have them and have them again. That's
Yeah.
good. Put them on the diagonal so you get a little.
The more you cut them, the more surface area they have, so the more syrup they take on.
You want this?
Yeah. There we go.
Walk off. All right, we're going to use a different set of tongs.
Oh. There we go.
Move. You got to move on this one.
Look. Oh, that smells so good.
Now, these are going to cook. We want them to cook.
You want them to coat. Jen, I don't know. I can barely stand the cinnamon smell, the deliciousness this close. I just want to like lick the pan. I know it's so hot.
There you go.
Thank you, thank you.
Mhm.
Look what I get, folks.
All right, we're going to bring this back up to
Oh my lord.
because this is.
That's good.
I'm not moving as fast as I thought I was going to. Because these actually need to cook.
Oh, cook them and corn. We're fine. We got plenty of time.
Okay.
We got 12 minutes left.
Okay.
Are you gonna add the other liquid?
Yeah, I forgot.
Vanilla?
Vanilla. Because
That's
I
your
actually
fine.
forgot to add it. No, the rum is the very last thing after the bananas come out.
Oh, okay.
Like, don't get ahead of yourself because you want to torch things.
I do. I want to torch things.
I forgot that.
Miller.
So we're just gonna add it to it here.
That's right. Oh,
Now you don't want to cook these till they're mushy, but you do want to cook them.
yeah. This is 100% right straight up my alley. I will gladly say that. The cinnamon, the sugar flavor. Oof.
All right. While we're waiting on that, I'm going to plate one of these pieces for us. So we're ahead of the game on that.
Yep.
And then I'll take pictures after a while.
Sounds lish. Oh, come on. You can, yep. It's got some mushrooms in there. I get you. I get you. I'm not saying anything bad.
That way they at least can see it all plated.
Holy cow, those naners smell delicious.
You love taters. Now I I chopped our asparagus, but
Well, yeah, you want bite size. We're eating this. We're not presenting it. We're not getting judged on this.
only my stomach.
I guarantee my stomach's going to appreciate it.
You got me?
I got you. Sauce.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? One of the little crafts for the bananas when they're done.
Thank you.
Back to us. Holy cow, that's all delicious. Do I need to warm this up or something? Okay.
Hold your britches.
I'm trying. I'm trying to hold on. I promise.
I don't know why I'm using the
Oh my
sincerely,
lord.
but
They can't see that, but I'm telling you right now.
well, I know. I'm out of room.
Oh,
So we're just gonna make it work here. Here, I'll move on over.
okay.
We are not done yet,
No.
even though I've got syrupy stuff in there.
Ooh. You got a flambe?
Yeah, we're actually not flambeing the bananas. Just the sauce.
Just the sauce.
Okay. And we there's rum.
Hold on.
Back over here. I got
All right, go for it.
right, because I still have some of that syrupy stuff in
Little
here.
syrupy
So
stuff. So that's
gonna-
rum.
twist so that kind of starts to incorporate a little bit.
Yep. We've got the rum getting hot. So that is Appleton Estates and a little bit of bamboo mixed together. So you want at least 80 proof rum.
You also want a low flame. Now, I've got a high-sided pan, so my gas stove is not going to light because of the high sides.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to have more bananas than my low-sided pan would hold. You want this to warm because
Yes.
if you don't, it won't light.
It won't flambe.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. You've been ready.
I have been waiting for this. Where do you want me at? Over there?
I want you to flame it up on the flame.
Flame on here?
Flame on there.
All right. Flame on.
I don't know if they can see it, but it's flaming.
Yeah, they can see that.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. We are flaming.
Yeah, you're supposed to pour the flaming liquid over the bananas.
Oh, no.
We're not going to do that in my
No,
kitchen.
we're not doing that. Yeah, because we got dogs and they might get in the way.
So I turn the heat off and we'll let the flame out.
Yep.
Yeah.
That worked.
Oh, I can smell it. It smells so good.
Oh, yeah. We got the fire going.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah, I think so. The JFX says so.
Awesomeness.
Oh, and we used the Royal Oak Flame Saber for that one, by the way. If you're going to cook.
You stop it. I don't know how you stop it. Oh well, that's all right.
I don't know. I don't know how to stop it.
That's okay.
Not wanting to stop.
It might auto stop when
It
we
might.
don't have enough heat.
There
Well,
we go.
right here. No work.
Why does it go over there? I'll show them.
Okay. I just did one, so we can.
That is our flambéed
Oh, it smells so good.
bananas foster.
All right.
Can I first? It works. Is
Bite for you.
yes, please.
Bite for me.
Mm-hmm. Get the
Sauce.
uh-huh.
Oh. Oh yeah. That
That was delicious. That sauce.
is killer.
Mm. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we need some cream.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good. Show what we're using.
We're going to use Coffee Mate's cold foam. The only flavor hey, it does work.
It automatically turned off.
Italian sweet cream.
It's what we have, and it's delicious. Been using it and JFX in my coffee all week.
Yep.
And it's just enough of that ice cream flavor without the ice cream melting everywhere.
Go for it. You got a spoon.
There's more spoons laying there.
Okay. I'm not get a spoon.
Mm. Wow. The bananas are cooked, but they're not mushy cooked. We still have a little bit of a bite to them.
That's amazing.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, new recipe for JFX cinnamon spice unlocked.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
don't be afraid of the flambé process.
Don't.
Just
have fun.
Clearly, keep an eye on it.
Enjoy. Have
you
fun.
know, maybe you don't have your toddler hanging around the kitchen necessarily, but
I'm sorry, I was here already.
you only embody
Mm-hmm.
the toddler behavior sometimes.
Oh my Lord.
You're gonna eat all the dessert 1st.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks. So we did we make it in under an hour, 1 minute shy?
Yep. We're at 57 minutes, 17 seconds.
And in fact, we spent about 5 minutes talking. So under an hour. I didn't get the potatoes quite as roasted on top as I wanted, but they're still gonna taste good.
They're so soft.
They are.
They're perfect.
So venison loin chops, seasoned, pan-seared, kept warm in the oven. Mushrooms, just kind of sautéed, and use whatever seasonings. And red wine, sherry, or marsala is typically what I use on mushrooms. You don't have to. That's just kind of what I do. Roasted potatoes, roasted asparagus, both one or the other.
JFX, we agree. Life is short. Eat dessert first. Yeah.
I don't disagree with that at all.
There's no complaints, no quandaries.
And bananas flambé, and we had a handful of local ingredients as we brought France to the kitchen.
Yeah, we brought France to you in Southern Illinois.
With Southern Illinois ingredients, including the meat and the mushrooms.
Exactly.
Actually, everything on the plate came
from Southern Illinois.
Yeah, potatoes and asparagus included. Farmers Market, Schweitzer Farms, both have them.
Yeah.
So
that's so good.
Can we eat now? We're gonna go eat now. I will take pictures. I will. I will stop long enough to do that. Bananas don't photograph well. Just
Just let you know.
I'll do my best. But yeah,
Flambé photographed pretty well on YouTube.
The flambé pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah, it did really well.
Ooh. All right. So thank you, as always, for hanging out with us on a Monday night. I am at a conference next week, so we will not be on Monday night next week. We might pinch hit and do Wednesday or Thursday night next week.
Depends on you guys. Do you guys want to see us on a Wednesday or Thursday, or do you just want us to have? Or is that
I don't know what good nights are. So, and then we have Memorial Day, so that week we're definitely going to find two different nights. But there's too many people doing too many things. So, okay, so the next couple of weeks will be a little bit wonky, but we're still in France until the end of May. End of May. End of May.
Oh, sweet.
And some other things up our sleeve for French food, which does not have to be
cocktails.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In under an hour, by God.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go eat because this is gonna get too cold too fast. So, all right. Thank you. We will see you in a week or so.
Yep.